Hey guys, what's up? It's Lasty, and today I'm gonna do a reaction video to the definitive edition of Mortal Kombat 1 trailer. Kinda sad to see, right guys? I saw on Twitter, they're tweeting this trailer and I just saw the title and I was like, this is it guys. No more new DLC content, I think, right? Because Kombat 1 is included in the definitive edition and Kombat 2 I saw, but also the movie skins, the MK2 movie skins, that's like the movie that's still coming. And that was supposed to come out when the movie was getting released in the theaters, which is like in a few months, I thought. So I'm not sure, like, what's happening. Like, we don't know. They haven't communicated that they're gonna stop the DLCs and stuff. But I think this is like a huge foreshadow, right? But okay, let's go. Let's watch the video and then we can discuss it at the end. But this is, I guess, a summary of everything.
It pleases me to again face combat.
The story. I think the story was really good, guys. Only the end, like the last few chapters of the first, the main story. Yeah, Kombat 1, 2. Oh yeah, Tanya and Kitana merged.
Perhaps now you wish to entertain my offer.
Chaos Reigns, yep. They're getting that as well. The movie skins.
Allow me to salute your tailor. That is a hell of a fine suit.
Yep, Johnny movie skin. Shao as well. Scorpion, I love this one. Yeah, of course the guest characters, because they have their fan base who will buy MK1 just for them. Very smart marketing. Uh-oh. Yep, the iconic Fatal. Yep. The DLCs are, the guest characters are have a huge attention on them.
Time for them to finish the job.
Madame Bo. So Madame Bo was the only cameo, right? Fatality.
Okay, who are
Two
you
story
again?
game.
Lord Liu Kang. It is I who crafted their destinies, along with those of all other.
Yeah, guys, this feels like a goodbye, right?
End this, brother. Embrace the future.
They're really like trying to put all the best parts of the game in the trailer to get people buy it. Invasion mode.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished,
Ah, Madame
there's
Bo,
only
marketing.
one thing left to do.
Finish him.
Yeah. Smart. Lloyd. I still have to find him, guys. I didn't do the challenges yet. I love that stage. A lot of fatalities, I've noticed. Yeah. This is like the important stuff here. So, in the definitive edition, that you only can get, I think, digital. I don't think there's a physical copy, which sucks because, you know, physical copies should always be a thing. Like, I want to have that in my hands, you know, like it's my copy. But okay, so it has Mortal Kombat 1, that's like the story, and the base characters and the base cameos that's included, the Kombat 1, and then Chaos Reigns, and then the story expansion, yeah, that's Kombat 2, and then the new movie skins and more. Okay, what's more? Oh yeah, I think the other content, like invasions and stuff, right? Do they mean with that? I don't know what they mean with that. So the new movie skins, that's like the hint that I said before. That was supposed to come out, if I'm correctly, like please correct me if I'm mistaken, that they would release like during the time, around the time when the movie is coming out. I'm not sure when it's coming out. I think in like after the summer or during end of the summer. Yeah, something like that I thought. And then the movie skins would be in the store, I thought. But yeah, guys, I guess this is a final goodbye to the, yeah, to Mortal Kombat 1 content. We're not getting any Kombat 3, I think, and not any cameo, I think, after this. I think Madame Bo was the last one. I have to say, I think this might be the shortest, yeah, how do you say that? Yeah, the supporting game. I think Mortal Kombat 11 was like way longer supported because it's not 2 years. Like in September, it will be the 2 years after the game is released. which is really short, guys. I think that's never happened before, or did it? Was it there like a shorter way game? Like shorter support? Maybe MK versus DC or something? Like, I don't know. But yeah, it's sad to see. Like, I think this game had potential. I think it was fun. Like, I couldn't play it too much. But I was kind of sad, like the first few months, you know, with like the monetization being pushed in your face while there was like so many stuff of the content missing, like online modes and this and that. And then it was getting better. Like after a year, you can see like the product, which was unfinished, is getting a bit more finished. Like it took a while, but I think they were like going towards the right direction. But then it's stopping, you know. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a good thing. I think they should really focus on the next game and hopefully make it like a finished product on day one. And MK1 is, I hope they learned the lesson, because MK1, like so many people got disappointed. So many people that I know, guys, like huge MK fans, they bought everything in the previous games, even like the collector edition. But with this game, they were like, you know, they kind of see us, the MK fans, they're like not being good to us. Like, you know what I said about the finished product on day one and the months, and then monetization being pushed in your face, like 10 euros for one skin. Yeah, it used to be like that. But also the fatalities, guys. But also still no online lobbies, which sucks, because that was like in every MK game, like MK versus DC even. Oh my god. How long was that ago? MK9, MKX, MK11. The online lobbies was always like nice to hang out and chill, but also for tournament players, it was easy to find each other there, you know, and have fun and fight with each other. And yeah, that was like all missing out in this game. I think this game had like potential. It only like needed some stuff that was like in the previous games, which is so weird. Like, why don't you do the good stuff also in the next game, make it even better, you know? Like the customization, I'm a huge fan of customizing your character with many possibilities, you know. Hello, you have to dress right. I think it's really important, you know, to represent your character. Like, this is Lasty, Melina, look at her skin and stuff. I think that's like a very important part, because yeah, you can just like, you know, choose your character how you want to design him or her. And that was really lacking in this game. There was like only one gear piece, while in MK11 you had different intros and different outros. We were all spoiled with content there. And then also, of course, the many gear pieces. Maybe a bit too much, but it was still fun to have like the option to actually choose other stuff, you know? And yeah, we didn't have that here. That was like a huge, I think, yeah, how do you say it, loss? Because it was very important, like, come on. And yeah, I think they did a good job at some point when they added the Wi-Fi filter. Yeah, it wasn't a filter, it's just a way that you can decline Wi-Fi players. But hopefully in the next game, maybe a filter, because every time I get like connected with the Wi-Fi player and I'm like, oh, do I have to decline again? Do I have to do that again? And also that you, while waiting for your next match, that you actually can lab. Like Street Fighter, I think also in Tekken you have that. And Fatal Fury, I think. That you can lab, and maybe that's how I'm actually going to lab, to wait for my next, you know, opponent. Yeah, that was like all that small stuff that really like adds up. And yeah, that yeah, it really sucks, guys, because, you know, Lasty, MK fan, and yeah, I've been like there, like MKX, MK9, MK11. It's sad to see how this worked out, and just sad to see we don't even get like the 2 years for support. But then again, I also think it's like nice to move on from this game because of the cameo system. Wasn't a big fan of that, only of some. But then yeah, maybe it's just keep it 1 versus 1 please. 1 versus 1 I think is like better. Variation system is something I miss. Like, I've been playing MKX again, MK11 as well, and yeah, I think the mechanics in this game is just really good compared to MK11. And yeah, but it's like, it's a miss. Like invasions, I really thought it was like the deception mode, you know. Deception, I mean conquest mode in deception. Also in Armageddon, I think you got a conquest mode. And yeah, that wasn't it. It was really, yeah. People already warned me, like I was postponing it. Like last year, it's really boring, this and that. And then I was kind of not looking forward to it, and I was like delaying it. And then I played it and I was like, oh my god, this is like a whole hassle. Do I really have to go through this all? I just wish they put like the stuff from the older games, here. Like, yeah, if they need time, like, yeah, they had 4 years, but with COVID and stuff, I guess there was like a huge delay. But yeah, yeah, it's just really high expectations, guys. If you just want like this, the default stuff that were in the previous games in this game as well. I think MKX even has more content than this game. And then I'm talking like about online modes and stuff. Even Test Your Luck Online, like that was so actually like funny to play, you know? You don't have that here. You just have Kombat League. Warrior Shrine was so disappointing when we find out. And casual matches, and that's it. King of the Hill. Yeah. Come on. 2025, like, yeah. Add more online modes, you know? Okay? Like in MK11 you had the co-op that you can play with each other to grind for gear and stuff. That was so much fun. And something like that here, or Mario Kart, oh my god. Mortal Kombat kart and the puzzle I really liked. And the Motor Combat, oh my god. Guys, those stuff were like so nostalgic, but I think those things are so what has been missing in the last MK game. And that's unfortunate because, you know, I'm kind of missing a lot of stuff here, and yeah. What can I say? It was like a very disappointing start in MK1, and like they were getting there at some point, I guess, to make it better. But if they're already stopping now, yeah, guys, we gotta do it with the way it is right now. There was a patch. There were some patch notes with some changes with the characters. I think Limei got buffed. I have to check her out, by the way. And Tonya got buffed as well, I think. T1000 got less health, and I think Tremor as well. Tremor's like the meta now. So yeah, this is all. Yeah, I guess it's time to say goodbye. Not yet, I guess, until we really get confirmation, because that's like the real answer. But still, we always have to wait a long time for that. They don't really communicate with the community. Although they were actually trying better with the patch notes putting online, like, okay guys, the patch notes are out. They were doing actually like they were working on it, but then yeah, I don't know, it can be better. Communication isn't their strongest point, and I was wishing like now they really improved that from MKX days. MK11 MKX was pretty, I think, okay. MK11 was really bad. Like, we were waiting for 6 months with no communication, no DLC or update or patch, whatever. And then, you know, in May, I think, it was like in the May, and then they tweeted out like, okay guys, we're gonna stop supporting this game. We're going to fully focus on the next game. And at least you get like the truth there, you know? Like, okay, let it go. MK11 is over. You can like say goodbye and mourn, you know? But here we gotta wait. But this is a huge hint, right, guys? Let me know what you think. Do you think it's over? Or do you think there will still be something? If they have a definitive edition, what's like else? What will be there at the end? Collector edition or something? I don't know. Yeah, just the movie skins did it for me. I think that's like the whole foreshadow that it's like over, because that was supposed to come out later. But it's now in the shop, guys. So if you're interested in that, go get it. Oh, by the way, I think the red team is actually really interesting. Like, a very interesting choice. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I only get really shocked because, like, above you see Liu Kang, you know, the faces of MK. No ladies. Yeah, guys, there I go again. We need female representation, okay? Even on the cover. Like, where's Melina? Where's Kitana? You know, they're really important, right, to show on the case. And no, you see more guest characters than is this even MK? But I guess they really want to attract like the DLC character fans, like, go buy the game, we have Omni-Man, we have Peacemaker, you know, they're so cool, and Conan, oh my god, I didn't even download him. But okay, so yeah, that's an interesting decision there. I just missed the ladies, the female characters. But yeah. So guys, let me know what you think. Do you think it's over? Or do you expect more content? And why? I really want to hear you guys' opinions on this. And yeah, I think I already unconsciously already said goodbye to this game. I will still play it. I really hope my passion comes back again. Like, I am having way too much fun in MKX, guys. That game is crazy. Like, the fast pace, the speed, the pressure, the rush down, the broken stuff and stuff. I actually don't get that annoyed there than in this game. Yeah, MKX days were peak there, and I think one of the reasons is because of the offline community. They were really close, especially in the Netherlands and Belgium. And here it's like, yeah, they don't like the game anymore that much. Yeah, I'm talking about the OG players who played MK9, MKX. They went to tournaments and stuff, and I don't see them anymore. But yeah, you know, everyone has their taste, has their preference, and I respect that. A lot of them jumped over to Tekken, and I respect that. So yeah, so guys, let me know what you think again for the third time or something, and I'll see you soon in my next video. I think soon I'm gonna make a video about my opinion on MK1 and MK11. What game do I think is better and why? What are the pros and cons of this game? What are the pros and cons of this game? And at the end, what game is better, in my opinion. I think that's gonna be a very interesting video, because I will talk about like every aspect in the game. The story, the characters, the skins, the gear, the online modes, and that kind of stuff. I think that's gonna be a very nice video. So guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you soon again. Bye bye.
Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might.